In order to grow up well, a child needs to feel loved and protected by adults, but also needs to be able to play, move, explore and experiment in a space made to measure for him. It is in fact the characteristics of the space within which he plays and moves freely that will determine adequate movement and behavior, which in turn will contribute to strengthen or weaken the aspects of his character. In order to foster in every child a positive attitude towards mobility exploration and to evaluate, in keeping with his personal identity, his whole mobility capacity, the space dedicated to the child's area of movement must be part of an educational program. This space is called Spazio Vivo. How does a child perceive his surroundings? This was the question to which Spazio Vivo gives an answer. Studies on the visual functions of children have shown that up to the age of 3 years old, children possess a quality of sight that differs from that of adults, but is, however, coherent with reality. This is because the nervous system related to the child's vision has not yet reached complete maturity. Anita, 9 months, is still in the phase in which the perception of space is still very limited due to the immature peripheral vision of the retina. Every object, therefore, must be seen from the center of the field of vision where the retina is more highly defined. Otherwise, it is possible that the visual information is not received correctly. And so also for Filippo, who is 16 months old, surfaces and objects that are brightly colored and highly contrasting are very suitable for attracting the child's attention through the reflection of the visual fixation. Children of Filippo's age wish to know everything about all that they find within their field of vision and seek, through their body movements, solutions with which they can relate to, confront or overcome that object or situation. It is here that Filippo begins to discover the third dimension. It is an adequate knowledge of the insight into depth, in fact, that will offer the child the ability to move around with confidence. Children in this age group have visual functions similar to adults. With Spazio Vivo, they will discover that it is the changes and adjustments of position while the body is in motion that are the real points of reference to move safely within a determined space. It is important that this is achieved with the child's enjoyment and with suitable facilities. The faculty to move easily, jump from certain heights, or maintain balance in unstable situations will depend on the child's aptitude to perceive the sense of depth of his space, the third dimension that can be stimulated by Spazio Vivo. The specific aim of the Spazio Vivo educational mobility mat is to stimulate particular types of movement in the child, and this is achieved by the mobility tracks that appear on each mat, together with included soft elements that are to be inserted at specific points. well-planned space in which to move in itself offers children the possibility for play and action and provides teachers with the means to experiment richer experiences in movement. A well-planned mobility space should never be permanent but should grow coherently together with the child to direct him towards a code of behavior better organized and controlled. A well-planned space can be a stimulus to intervene in the case of problematic children, hyperactivity, bullying or obesity, to encourage a more physical kind of play and discourage the physical and mental laziness produced by video games. This space now exists and it is called Spazio Vivo, and the first to be happy are above all them the children.
I bambini.
Bye.